the rate of technological innovation so far outstrips our government's ability to respond via any type of regulation. And so I think, Lili, to your point of this infrastructure is being tested, and there is a premium of return for those who are willing to participate in testing the infrastructure, we will have to see some regulation follow behind. As someone who's spent now more than a dozen years also working in the regulated space of the cannabis industry, specifically on the compliance side, traceability, accountability, tracking, the government is always behind and always significantly behind the rate of business, the rate of innovation, the rate of actual dollars. And then it eventually sort of normalizes and catches up. And I think the question that I have as it relates to markets are how do we think, well, A, do we think that the US government still has sort of a leading position in influencing this? And if we think so, what are the early indicators that we see for that? And I'd really welcome, maybe Eli, your thoughts first, and then Zim and Lili on that one.
Address what Eli said earlier.
Sure.
We're all in too much agreement right now. And so when you mentioned like all the banks and all the FDIC insurance and everything, I totally agree. But what are you getting for that? 0.25%, 0.5%, like nothing, right? So like if you go to Curve, like if you look at stablecoin and just play with the dollar-backed stablecoins, you go to Curve and you're making, 4 to 8%, right? And if you believe in like Curve ETH, Convex ETH, you're making 30, 40%. Or you go to Anchor, it may not be safe. There's a lot of FUD, but you're making 20% on stablecoin. And so when you look at expected value and think about risk management, it's like, okay, the risk of protocol failure, the risk of hacking, the risk of breaking the buck on these stablecoins, the expected value, but I'm getting, 15, call it 10 to 20% on stablecoin versus 0.5% in my bank account.